Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Audio is good.
Yeah.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Screaming Eagle Field for Friday Night Football here between your number 1 ranked Central Catholic and the number 2 team, Vermilion Catholic Eagles. Should be in for a treat, Mr. Gary Swallow.
Yes, sir.
7-1 versus 8-0. It's a big one.
This should be one of the biggest games of the year, especially one of the biggest ones that we covered. And I'm going to tell you right now that it's electric here at Screaming Eagle Stadium. It's going to be an exciting ball game.
So, before we get to keys to victory and all the good stuff, we will have a scoreboard on the screen tonight, so let's let you take a look at that. And at this time, we would like to announce our sponsors for this evening to make tonight possible. Thank you so much to all of our bronze, silver, and gold sponsors that have made this season what it has been. Gary, 9 weeks into the season, and it's going to be a heck of a finish to the season.
You're right, Jordy. Where's the season
We couldn't do it
going?
without these sponsors.
Right. Where's the season going?
First sponsor we would like to thank is Bird's Eye Insurance. Call Alex Fontenot with Bird's Eye Insurance, having endless options. He will shop all of your insurance needs, finding you the best price with the best coverage, and he will make you a friend rather than just a client. So thank you to Bird's Eye Insurance and Mr. Alex Fontenot. How about your player of the game sponsor for tonight? Somebody's going home with a plaque, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Whips Prince Custom Apparel and Substrate Designs. Owner Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Abbeville, Louisiana. That's where we're at. He also has a shop in Crowley, Louisiana. With all of your heat transfer, sublimation shirt design needs, you can follow him on social media, Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call at 337-581-6631. Thank you to our player of the game sponsor tonight. Next sponsor, how about the Paint Guys out of Lafayette, Louisiana? They're a local professional painting company that provides commercial and residential painting. They paint metal roofs, metal businesses, homes, businesses. They also install and restore tongue and grove. Give them a call at 337-352-0308 out of Lafayette, Louisiana. Next sponsor, how about Tiger Tails? Tiger Tails, locally owned crawfish business located in Port Barre, and soon to have a second location in the Sunset area. Call Daniel Francis at 337-351-1064 for boiled and live crawfish. When the season rolls back around, you will not be disappointed, ladies and gentlemen. Another sponsor right here in Abbeville, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. How about Leger's Polish Shop? Purveyor of fine polished goods. Contact Darren Leger at 337-517-8686 for all your carport accessories, restoration, aluminum, stainless steel, copper, and brass. They are located in Abbeville, Louisiana. Thank you so much to those guys who are bringing this game to you tonight. Another sponsor for Under the Lights, how about Coach Kip Dupashan? Wherever you're watching tonight, hello, Coach, from myself and Mr. Gary Swallow. Next sponsor up, how about Daryl's out of Lake Charles, Louisiana? Since 1985, they have grown into a sit-down restaurant with a drive-through and full-service bar. They pride themselves on serving enticing po' boys and include surf and turf, Daryl Special, and barbecue. All of their staff works hard to create an inviting and welcoming atmosphere. Come see why Daryl's in Lake Charles has the best po' boys around. They're located at 119 West College Street.
Great po' boys. Had them not long ago, and they're delicious.
Final sponsor of the night, ladies and gentlemen, it goes to the Crawfish House out of Opelousas, Louisiana. Crawfish House and Grill, located at 1214 South Union Street in Opelousas, now under new ownership. Come dine with them for some great Cajun hospitality and cuisine. Now featuring happy hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Tell them that Under the Lights sent you on by. If you would like to follow us on our social media platforms, ladies and gentlemen, you have that opportunity. There is our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page. Go hit the like button, go follow us after the game is over with. All right, Gary Swallow. It is moments away from kickoff here at Screaming Eagle Stadium, and we could not be more excited.
Yeah, Jordy, this is one of the best games that we're going to cover this year. Two evenly matched teams. Can't wait to see it get going.
Central Catholic will be wearing white on white tonight. And I think the Screaming Eagles will wear maroon. Am I correct?
Maroon jerseys, and also maroon helmets, of course.
So Screaming Eagles versus the Eagles,
right,
tonight. So you can't really say that they're mascot, Gary.
No, we were talking. A couple of people in the chat said Eagles versus Eagles. That's true. We're gonna have to say VC or Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, you go ahead and hit that like and hit that share button, and let's get this party started. Waiting on Central Catholic to take their sidelines, and we're also waiting
for VC
to come out the locker rooms.
Right.
Number one. Number two, the right to be probably the number one seed going into the playoffs.
Right. And this is for district. This is for the district championship.
Well, I mean, you got to play week 10.
Yeah,
but if you're Central Catholic, you could be outright tonight.
Correct.
Because they own the head-to-head over Hanson Memorial.
Correct.
If Vermilion Catholic wins tonight, then it comes down to week 10.
They still have to play Hanson.
But
it's going to be
they can take it tonight.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. Exciting to see this matchup. We've been talking about it all year, basically.
Been talking about it for weeks. Gary, go ahead and give us keys to victory on both sides of the football tonight.
Okay, for me, I'm going to tell you, it's pretty much the same for both teams. They have to stay error-free. They can't give the ball to the other team. They have to stay clean. They have to control the line of scrimmage and control the big plays. That's basically the keys to victory for both teams. We were watching the pregame, and both teams are explosive. And which defense will control the offense on the other team? We were talking about 23 out of 24 quarters at one time that we had no points allowed. Well, guess what? It has to continue today. They have to control the line of scrimmage, and their defense has to shut down that offense.
It's going to be hard to shut out anybody tonight.
Correct. I think it's going to be wide open.
Weather conditions play a factor, as we know the weather will soon push in.
It's coming in. It's coming in. So the key is for how far can we go with good weather, and hopefully that front will stay away for a little while before we you
look out into the distance and it looks dark.
It does.
Hopefully
it looks
that's
dark all the way
going the
around.
other direction.
Yes, sir.
And we have about 9 minutes away from kickoff here. We announced our sponsors. Both teams still have not taken their sidelines, but here comes VC out the locker room, Gary.
All right.
Can everyone hear me okay in the chat? Or do I need to bump the mic up? Or does Gary need to bump his mic up? What do y'all think about the way
Miss Wendy, if you're out there, let us know. Anybody, just let us know.
Are we too low or are we too loud? Let us know if one is louder than the other. So VC is wearing maroon on gray, Gary.
Maroon on gray, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Should be a fun one. Should be fast-paced football tonight.
Let's stand up and welcome our Remain Catholic Legacy of Mount Carmel Screaming Eagles.
Fans are still piling into this one, Gary. Oh, look at this, Gary. They gotta walk through this.
They walk through the crowd, Jordan.
We've never been here before, Gary, so we're seeing new things we've never seen before.
I've never seen this happen before. They're actually walking in front of their fans, walking across the bleachers, and going down to their end zone. Wow, Jordy. This is going to be the start of a very good ball game.
Rivalry matchup here. We're not very muffled. Yes, you loud. How about now? Is it better?
Guys, let us know how the mics are.
They're letting us know in the comments.
Okay.
I turned it down a little bit. Gary, take it in. It's week 9, and we got 8-0 versus 7-1. Take it in, my brother.
Man, this is going to be a great, like I said, we've talked about this all year. Can't wait to see the excitement. Central Catholic, Vermilion Catholic, great ball game, 2 great ball clubs. I can't wait.
The smoke is going. Central Catholic taking their time. Who wants to exit to the sideline first?
Here we go.
And it looks like
Central.
CC will head out first. And we got fireworks on the other end.
There we go. The fireworks are coming, Bubba.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jordan Taylor. This is Gary Swallow. This is CC and VC live on Under the Lights here from Screaming Eagle Stadium.
To Remain Catholic Legacy of Mount Carmel football field. We welcome our Central Catholic Eagles. We're glad that you're joining us tonight. We hope that you have a fantastic evening. Before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask you to please stand as we have our prayer presented by Madison Rogers and our national anthem being sung by Abigail Listing.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on this game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which, by our words and our actions, is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen.
Amen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Play ball.
All right, thank you, ladies. Great job. We'd like to now call your attention to the 50-yard line as we have our coin toss for this evening.
Captains for tonight's matchup.
Breeze, Golden, and Bel Air.
For Central Catholic, number 2, Caleb O'Con. Number 68, Jacory Johnson. Number 4, Domedrick Bell Blackburn. And number 62,
For Central Catholic,
Andrew
O'Con.
Cavalier. For Vermilion Catholic, number 18,
Valle,
Ashton Belair.
Blackburn, and Johnson.
Number 60,
For Central
Alex Golden. Gary, you can see the other two numbers?
I can't.
While we're doing this, we'd like to give a big shout out to FNS Fire Service, ladies and gentlemen, for providing our fire extinguishers every single game. FNS, we thank you for your support. We thank you for always being with us here at Vermilion Catholic, the legacy of Mount Coral.
Central Catholic has won the toss and has elected to receive.
Wins the toss, and they are going to receive.
That was number 3, CJ Briggs, and number 5, Traven Moore. That was your captains.
Association. Tonight our referee is Frank Wittenberg. Umpire
And we are ready
Head linesman,
for Friday Night Football.
Judge Keith Del Ducey,
Are you ready for a great ball game, Mr. Jordy?
Davis, and Clayton Robbie.
As long as those black clouds over there stays away.
Yeah, they can stay over there. We're not going to have them come over here yet.
We're set up under the tent tonight. We got here about, I don't know, about 4 o'clock.
For this evening, Lynn Leger Construction.
Got here about 4 o'clock, set up, Mr. Swallow, because we knew how good of a matchup this was. We didn't want no mess-ups here tonight.
Correct.
And for all that you do.
And hopefully that weather can stay away and we can have us a great ball game. Hate to see weather conditions cause
Back deep
trouble.
for Central Catholic. Number 1, Tate Fontenot, and number 4, Demedrick Blackburn. Kicking off for the Screaming Eagles. Number 52, Britt Bass.
Blackburn and Fontenot back deep for the Central Catholic.
Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
And there's your opening kickoff. Number 1 has a shot, looking for a couple blocks.
Up the middle, and
And will be brought down short of the 30-yard line, looks like. Central Catholic will set up shop. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Central. We do want to thank Mr. Green Lachey and Mr. Kirby Bus for their many years of service and commitment to remain Catholic.
Very fast, very physical defense here, Gary Swallow.
This is going to be exciting. Which defense can control the other one's offense? That's going to be very big on both teams.
1st and 10, Central Catholic Eagles from the 29-yard line. There's your opening snap, and it goes to your tailback. Oh, big gain on 1st down. And he picks up a Eagle 1st down. That was number 4.
Gain of about 15 yards.
Benedict Blackburn on the carry.
44-yard line. That'll be first and 10.
15 yards on the gain, Jordy.
First and 10, Eagles. Number 2 goes under center. Handoff to number 4, and here comes the Screaming Eagle pursuit. Leading the charge, number 24, Rhett Taylor.
And Taylor on that stop for Rabin Catholic.
Loss of about 2, Jordy.
A few yards, and the ball's going to be on the 42-yard line. That'll be 2nd down and 12 for Central Catholic.
Lost 2 there, Gary Swallow. Brings up 2nd and 12. Quarterback goes empty. And we have whistles.
Flag on the play.
That ball false start, Gary Swallow.
Yeah, false start.
Ball false start against Central Catholic.
So they will be penalized. Should be 2nd down and about
About 17.
17. Ball lies at the 37-yard line.
7-yard line.
Do they go back to the same play here, Gary?
That's what it's looking like.
Same formation for sure. They go double move. Gonna take a shot. Got a man. Throws it into
Oh,
double
he's there.
coverage and pass falls incomplete. His intended receiver there, number 26, Vernon Singleton, just out of his reach, Gary.
Yes, sir. That was.
We talked about it in pregame. This wind is howling out here, so
Right.
when that ball gets in the wind, going that direction, it's going to take it.
Right, that's
Coming
what I'm
back
saying.
this
Jordy.
way, the ball's going to die.
Right. The ball got caught up in that wind. I think it just pushed it a little bit too far.
3rd and 17.
Oh,
And they got somebody to jump into the neutral zone, so they're going to get some of this penalty yardage back.
The offside call against Rabin Catholic. 5 yards. That'll be 3rd and 12. Central Catholic.
so it looks like it's going to be third and 12.
So it makes this a better opportunity at this 3rd down. 3rd and 12, they will check to the sideline. Third down and 12, waiting on the snap, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback drops back in the pocket.
Oh,
Looks,
man.
going to be step up, fires,
Oh,
and the pass falls incomplete. There is a
has
flag
the flag on the play.
on the field, kind of in the spot of the field where it would be holding.
That looks like it was a holding call. Well, we're going to wait till we get the official call.
Trying to see what coach wants to do on the other side. Holding
It's
against the
gonna be holding.
offense.
Oh, yeah.
Penalty is declined,
4 down.
and it will be 4th down.
Fine. That'll be 4th down and 12.
Punting unit will have to come out. So a big run to start the game, and not much after that.
Right, that defense kind of rose to the occasion on that, and a couple penalties hurt them. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see what
Craig will be back
can happen.
for the
Number 7 back deep for the Screaming Eagles. Oh, he got blocked and picked up by
Picked
number
up on
18. Got a shot to take it through
It's
the gate.
going.
And he will take it to the house. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles. But there is a
Got a
penalty flag
Flag
on the field. Number 5 came in, got a hand on it.
on that recovery.
It,
And let's go to the referees and see what this call is. Number 5 came in, blocked that punt. It fell in number 18's lap. But there is a penalty on the field. This one, touchdown, might come off the board.
they're having a discussion.
He took a while to get that punt off.
Right.
Long discussion going on.
Let's see what they call. Personal foul.
Blindside block
Outside
there.
block against. Here's a touchdown.
And that's a touchdown.
So the penalty was against.
Central Catholic. It was personal foul. It's an illegal onside block. So basically, somebody hit a VC player.
So referees coming over now to explain what happened. Illegal blindside block. Touchdown stands. And they're going to put this on the kickoff, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So the Screaming Eagles strike
Yeah.
first here after the block punt. Number
Yeah.
8 on to do the kicking duties. Dane Risho. Snap, hold, kick is up and
Kick
good.
is good.
10:04 remaining in the first quarter. VC leads CC 7-0. So we didn't talk about much special teams
Right.
in pregame, but there's an early look
Right.
at a defensive score, special team score.
They're trying to get a explanation on that penalty, Jordy, but the officials were adamant that it was an illegal blindside block. You know, on the
Saw this
offense.
situation last night,
Yes.
Gary.
Yeah, crack block.
Saw this situation last night where they kicked it from the 45-yard line. And they tried a little pooch kick last night at the game I was covering. So let's see if they kick it into the end zone or try to go get this football.
It's the weather. I don't know what else to tell you.
And they're just going to kick this
Kick it in.
one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Gotta be a touchdown.
They're just going to turn the ball back over to their defense, Jordy, and say stop them again.
7-0. 10:04 remaining in the first.
Right.
Central Catholic fixing to get the football for their second drive tonight.
Also, Atlas, a leading provider of professional testing.
It will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for Central Catholic.
And Atlas would like to wish all athletes and students a great year and says go Eagles. Play resumes 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Shifting all kind of guys. We were told
Yeah.
keep an eye out on 62 in pregame. Handoff
Oh, there he
to
comes
Blackburn.
across.
Yukon hangs off to Blackburn.
And Blackburn tackled down immediately by 3 Screaming Eagles.
That'll be 2nd down and 11.
Leading the charge there,
Right.
number 6, Lewis Briggs. Loss of 1 brings up 2nd down and 11. From the 19-yard line. Waiting on the snap. Here comes the motion. High snap. Slings it out to the flats. Pass is complete. And he gets about
He got about 9 yards, Jordy.
9 yards
About
there,
8,
Gary.
yeah.
Gonna be 3rd down and short.
3rd and about 2.
That'll be 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Uh,
27-yard line, 28.
So quarterback checks out the game here on this 3rd down and 3.
Yeah. Looks more like.
Are they running a 2 quarterback system tonight?
That's what it looks like, Jordy. That might be more like a Wildcat, too.
It is a Wildcat. Blackburn gonna
First
pick
down.
up a 1st down and a little bit more.
First down.
So the chains will move 1st and 10. Central Catholic Eagles
First down.
from the 36-yard line, Gary.
Yes, sir.
9:09 remaining here in the 1st.
Here we go, Jordy. Looks like they're going to stick with that.
Wildcat again, number 4 takes the direct snap. And good blocking up front, gonna pick up a few yards.
Tackle by Taylor and Briggs. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 41-yard line.
Looks like he picked up 4, Gary.
Yes.
2nd down and 6 from the 41-yard line.
Correct.
And the quarterback checks back into the game.
Correct.
Waiting on a snap. 2 guys go in motion. And they never got set there, Gary.
That's it.
2 guys moving at the same time.
Yeah. Illegal procedure. 2 men moving, and they didn't get reset, Jordy.
So back-to-back drives have been big penalties.
Right.
That happens.
As good as these teams are, you can't shoot yourself in the foot like that with these especially these dead ball penalties.
2nd and 11. Clock will run. Your quarterback tonight is Caleb O'Con. Checks to the sideline, makes the adjustments up front, and we're ready to play. 6 comes in motion. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Blackburn.
Number 4. Okay.
Tell you what, a linebacker came flying in free right there. Blackburn find that crease and picks up
He made an adjustment. He was
about
going
6
straight,
yards.
and he just shot out to the side and changed his direction real quick.
3rd down and 5.
So a 3rd down and manageable here for Central Catholic. 6 comes in motion. Try to get him to jump off sides. It did not work. Good discipline there from the defensive line. Here we go. 3rd and 5. There's a snap. Handoff.
Snap,
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
And Blackburn going nowhere. Leading the charge there was number 6, Lewis Briggs. And the punting units will have to come out.
That was, man, Jordy. Talk about defensive stand right there, Jordy.
And you got to think that big penalty again hurting Central Catholic here early. VC gonna go punt safe here. This time he gets the punt off.
And he,
Directional kick
Side
goes
of
out of
foot.
bounds. And it
Looks like
will
it's
be 1st and 10
about the 30.
at the
30.
33-yard line.
1st and 10. We also want to thank
6:35 remaining.
and the Hagel family for the
Now we get a chance to look at VC's offense because we didn't get a chance to see him first. Excuse me.
It's always good to be back in Abbeville, Louisiana. We've covered quite a few Abbeville high school games. First Vermilion Catholic game tonight. First and 10, Screaming Eagles. There's a snap. Handoff to the tailback, and he is going nowhere. Heart of the defensive line there to greet him.
Got about a yard, Jordy.
gain of about
Your quarterback tonight, Jonathan Dortez. On the carry right there was number 5, Traven Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, keep hitting the like, keep hitting the share. Get the word out that the Screaming Eagles and Eagles are playing here Friday Night Football with huge district implications on the line. Number 1, quarterback draw.
Brought down by a host of Central Catholic Eagles, and it's going to be on the 39-yard line.
And it's going to be about 2 yards short. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2. And they're going to go quick, Gary. Try to get them to jump all sides. Now they're going to check to the sideline. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left, 1 long back in the backfield. There's a snap. Fakes the pitch. One's going to roll to his right. Looking, fires. Pass is complete. But I don't think he got enough for a first down, Gary.
He's run out of bounds by
No, Jordy, he's a little short. 2 yards short.
fourth down and about 3 for BC.
2 or 3, yeah.
Gary, offense stays on the field for this 4th down and about
3.
where they got him marked at? 3?
About 2 or 3, Jordy.
Okay, 4th and
Can't
3.
really
Offense
tell.
stays on the field. And they will go for it. Quarterback draw the whole way. And he needed 3, and I think he got about 4 or 5.
He needed 2, and I think he got 4.
1st and 10, they go fast,
Go
Gary.
pass. Here they go.
Chains move. 4:32 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. First time we've seen this Screaming Eagle offense on the field. They just converted a 4th down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
there he goes.
Hello! He may go the distance.
Got a
He
flag.
will. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles.
We have a flag on the play, Jordy.
Gary, I don't see no flags. Where they at?
They were right here.
Okay, so it's on the
think it's a sideline warning.
It should be a sideline warning. It is a sideline warning. Touchdown will stand. And the Screaming Eagles strike for their 2nd touchdown of the night. That was number 33 on the carry, if I'm not mistaken. Number 8 is your kicker, Dane Risho. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Vermilion Catholic, 14. Central Catholic, 0.
Yeah, the flag was a sideline warning, Jordy.
Sideline warning.
And there was no yardage. It was their first warning of the game. So there was no penalty yard.
Heck of a run there from
right
the
there.
tailback.
I tell you
Broke
what,
a couple tackles and then
he
he was
did.
off to the races.
he maintained his balance very well, got through, and turned on the Jets.
To the stadium, there will be no exit, and if you exit, there will be no re-entry into the field.
Number 52, Britt Bass, doing the kicking duties. Fontenot and Blackburn back deep for Central Catholic.
In the end zones like they used to in the kick.
Squib kick, take it in by number 1.
Fontenot takes possession of the ball.
Looking for a couple blocks and he won't get it. Number 24,
Got about.
Rhett Taylor on the tackle.
He's at. Looks like he's right around the 30-yard line, Jordy.
Taylor on that tackle for the Eagles. Ball's going to be on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Central Catholic.
4:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Central Catholic has it 1st and 10 from the 30, down by 14.
Mistakes this evening. As much as you've enjoyed it,
Gary, they go quads to the top of the screen.
Wow.
Quarterback goes empty. All right, Blackburn comes in motion. Fake the Fake the motion. Looking, gonna take a shot to Blackburn. And he caught it! Oh, what a catch! And number 4, nice catch there from Blackburn.
One-handed catch. He was covered as well as can be, and he pulled it in.
37-yard line.
After those last 2 drives where penalties hurt you, a big play right there can get your team going.
There'll be no Booster Club meeting this coming week. No Booster Club meeting this coming week.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line for Central Catholic. Once again, we'd like to say we got no dog in this race, Gary,
Right.
so call this baby right down the middle.
Correct.
There's a snap.
Yes, quarterback breaks. Shuffle
A
pass.
and he pays the price for it.
Oh,
There
man.
is
And there's a
laundry
flag
on the
on the
field.
play.
There is a flag on the play.
That was a late development there for that shuffle pass.
Yeah.
That's a holding call against Central Catholic.
And they say holding,
That'll be 1st and 20.
and after the big play, Gary, another penalty.
penalty.
1st and 20 from the 47.
They're gonna mark them back 1st and 10, 1st and 20, back at the 48.
Correct.
There's a snap. Handoff, Blackburn. Blackburn hits the hole hard, but number 11 there to bring him down.
By Allen at the 45.
That was Jake Leger.
Play. 2nd down and 18 for Central Catholic.
Gary, give me a spot of the field. 2nd down and where?
2nd down, and looks like probably about 19. Ball's on the 45-yard line.
And game clock sits at 2:53. Blackburn comes in motion. Quarterback fakes the motion.
Ooh.
There on the stop, number 9, Seth Reed. And it will be 3rd down all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, they'll get on the play.
Not where you want to be.
Correct.
3rd and long behind the chains. Linebackers creeping up, Gary, showing the blitz. Here they come. 1-man blitz, and you got a spy on the other side. 2 escapes the pressure. Now he throws it. Got a man.
Oh.
Tip ball. Pass falls
Oh,
incomplete. Had a man wide open. Did not have enough arm to get it to him.
Still hit him in the hands, Jordan. He
And
could have caught that. They had two receivers in the area.
And the
Very,
punting unit
very
will
close.
have to come out.
Very
Almost
close.
got that tip ball too.
Leave right back to kick for Central Catholic. The ball back for the Eagles.
4th and long. Gets the punt off.
Wait.
See what kind of roll it takes. They would down it
Oh,
all the way
man.
inside the 5. Great punt there
That was a really good
for
punt.
Central Catholic.
Ball's going to be down to the 3-yard line. That'll be Remain Catholic's ball, 1st and 10. We also want to thank Bank of Abbeville, your hometown bank, proud sponsor of Remain Catholic Legacy of Mount Carmel.
1st and 10 from the 3 with 1:50 on the game clock. We're not in the best place set up tonight, Gary, so that's why we got to zoom in.
Right.
They're all the way across the field. Hopefully we get a lot of action on this side of the field tonight.
Correct.
1st and 10 from the 3. Inside handoff.
Quarter.
middle. And you stop by the post of Central Catholic Eagles. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5.
Picked up 5, makes it 2nd and 5 with 1:30 on the game clock. Quarterback draw the whole way.
Yeah.
Number 1, gonna pay the
He got
price,
stuck.
but
Dortez keeps it stopped by
he might have enough for a first down. He will.
Yep.
about the 14-yard line.
So he called his own number, paid the price, but not before he picks up a Screaming Eagle first down. Quarterback drops back to pass, fires, got a man open in the flats.
Pass is complete to Moore.
Man,
So nobody picked the backup out the backfield right there, Gary.
nobody at all, Jordy. He was wide open.
Eagles.
So another first down
How was on that stop
for the
ball?
Screaming Eagles.
Ball's at the 20. Looks like the 27, Jordy.
From the 26-yard line.
26. I'm sorry.
First and 10 from the 26 with 53 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. There's a snap. Quick pitch
toss.
to the tailback.
He's still going.
Pitches off to Williams. And he's run out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Tajay Williams on the carry.
Second down and about 4. Rock on that tackle for Central Catholic.
Oh my.
My.
Second down for the Screaming Eagles. .33 in the backfield with number 1. There's a snap. Quarterback pull.
Dortez keeps him at the
Dortez gonna be close to the first down, but looks
gonna
like
be
he's
close.
about a yard short.
Be third down.
down and
About one.
for the Catholic Eagles.
Third and 1. Screaming Eagles. With 20 seconds remaining. Inside handoff
Dortez hands off to Belair.
to number 18, Ashton Belair.
And that's a first down.
And he has enough for a Screaming Eagle first down.
First and 10 from the
And that may take us to the end of the first quarter.
That's what it looks like, Jordy.
And that will take us to the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Remain Catholic Eagles 14.
Your score at the end of the first quarter. Vermilion Catholic 14,
General Sports Medicine
Central Catholic 0.
to get back in the game safely and quickly. Oxnard Lafayette General Sports Medicine Program provides certified athletic trainers that practices in games to care for the athlete's injuries. For diagnosis and physical therapy, they're a highly skilled team of orthopedic and sports medicine professionals.
A good first quarter for VC, Gary.
Yes, sir. They're hitting on all cylinders right now. Their defense is playing
A
well.
block punt,
Yeah,
defense
block
is playing
punts.
well. And CC, the penalties are
Yeah.
hurting them right now.
Coming back and biting them. I mean, and it's in crucial times. And they had a few dead ball penalties that was really, really uncalled for. So how can they respond in the second quarter? I mean, they're good enough to where they can actually come back and do what they have to do, but their defense has to step up and stop this Screaming Eagle offense.
And resume play.
First and 10, Screaming Eagles. First play of the second quarter, moments away. There it is. Quarterback draw. That's Ethan Wiggins leading the charge there.
Pickup of about 2, Jordy.
Gain until the play to be second and 8 for VC.
2nd and 8. There's a snap. Handoff to number 5.
5 on the out.
Cuts it back inside.
Yeah.
Still on his feet. And going to be drugged down by number 62. And now they say holding against the Screaming Eagles. And the Central Catholic fans applaud.
The Vermilion Catholic fans boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will
So
be.
after the penalty, Gary, it's from 2nd down and 20, all the way back to the 27-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback draws back the pass, looks, fires over the middle. Pass is caught by number 7, Ethan Landry.
Landry brings the ball down to 45-yard line.
Got a big chunk of that yardage back, Jordy. Now,
Yeah, the
can the
Screaming
defense
Eagles
stand up and
have
stop
a
them?
3rd down and manageable here. Looks like 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 for the Vermilion Catholic Eagles.
There's a snap. Somebody might have got a head start.
Somebody,
Gary.
yeah, somebody got a
False
head
start.
start.
Screaming Eagles.
Start call against VC. Ball at the 40-yard line, 3rd down and 8 for the Eagles.
Scores from around the state of Louisiana coming up at halftime. 3rd down and 8. Quarterback goes empty. There's a snap. Drops back the pass.
Here
Now he
comes
steps
the
up in the
rush.
pocket. He's going to take off running.
Shot by a host
And Gary, there's another penalty flag on the field.
on the play.
It's kind of in the spot of the field
Yeah.
where Screaming Eagles would get caught with holding. That's exactly what it
Holding
is.
again.
It's a holding call.
Now if you're
Yeah.
coach elects to take the penalty and back him up 3rd and long, Gary. Could have
Yes,
declined
sir.
it right there and made it
At
4th
fourth
down.
down, yeah.
Instead, back him up 3rd down and way back at the 25-yard line. They got to get about to the 47, 48 to get a 1st down here.
Correct. I got a long way to go, Jordy.
Timeout,
Cent-
Central Catholic.
Timeout, Central Catholic.
So we'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen.
Veterinary Clinic says go Eagles. Whittington Vet.
10 minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Leslie Whittington, proud supporters of the
VC 14, CC 0. 3rd down and long when we come back from the timeout.
Trigger grills, Benjamin Hall paint, and almost anything else that you might need. Your home painting hardware store, not even always. That's a proud supporter of the Catholic.
Tell you what, Jordy.
Let's check on. Let's get the scores ready, Gary.
Right.
Next time out, we'll go ahead and announce them.
Right. First quarter, Central Catholic shot themselves in the foot. It looks like in the 2nd quarter, VC's doing that. I mean, you know, they're actually having some penalties that go against them. Both teams have to clean that up.
Let's see if he tries to get it all back here with his arm. 3rd and long. Warren draws back the pass. Clean pocket. Now it collapsed. He's going to take off running. And there's the penalty flag. Pass is complete. Oh, nice tackle there from a Central Catholic defender. But there is a penalty flag. Gary, now you decline this
Hold
one,
him in.
huh?
I would say he's calling. He's saying move him back.
Coach said, take the penalty.
Yeah,
Back
move
him up
back.
again. So 3rd down, count it off, Gary.
Wow. I mean, let's see. That's about 35, 37 yards, Jordan. They got about 35 yards to go for a 1st down.
Way back in their own territory, 9:33 on the game clock. There's a snap. One gonna roll to his left. Under pressure, gonna be brought down. Oh
Inside the
man!
5, Jordy.
What a moment in this game, Gary. Momentum slowly switching. A huge sack. All the way back down to the 4-yard line.
4th down
And the
and
Screaming
long
Eagles
way to
part
go.
unit will have to come out.
And he's, look how close to the back, the end line he is, Jordy.
Back deep for the Central Catholic Eagles. Number 1, Tate Fontenot. Gets the snap off. They send the house. Don't get the block. What kind of roll will it take?
Oh, look at that
Takes the
roll.
roll all the way across the 50. And he just flipped the field, Gary.
22-yard line.
Punter did his job.
Tell you
Flipping
what,
the field.
Jordy, I understand you bring the house, but you got to catch that. Don't let it make that roll.
Greg, you're right, brother. We were in the store getting it fixed earlier today.
Correct.
Tony Mo says, did you bring the Screaming Eagle tailgaters some jalapeno cheese bread? Yeah?
Yeah.
We should have, huh?
Yeah, we sure should have.
Quarterback goes under center. Blackburn handoff, being patient,
Oh,
and he
man,
hits
look at
that hole. And Blackburn picks up about 13 and a Central Catholic first down. Points would be huge here if you're a CC fan.
Very, very important.
Not going to
for them
be
to
easy,
score.
Gary.
Yeah, this defense has been playing well all year. So let's see how.
Got to go I formation. Here comes the
Central
blitz off the
Catholic
edge.
come out with something.
Number 5.
Oh, no.
Gary, it was the blitz off the edge. Number 5,
Boy.
Traven Moore went untouched, and he made the tackle.
About 3 in the play. That'll be 2nd down and 13 for Central Catholic. Ball at the 20.
Tell you, that was a
But
run.
we'll see you
that-
tomorrow, brother. 7:45 remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd down and 13. There's a snap. Handoff, Blackburn.
Blackburn
Blackburn
coming out,
trying to get out to the outside.
18.
But guess who? Number 18, Ashton Belair.
Wow.
What a player
He's fast.
number
Jordan.
18 is
He is
for this
very
defense. It looks like they're just taking turns sending linebackers.
Right.
They're sending somebody every play.
Right.
Sometimes they both come. 3rd down and long for Central Catholic with 6:54 remaining in before we get to halftime. Trips up top. Ball over his head. Oh man. Coach was screaming timeout here on the bottom. And he did not get it in time. Quarterback avoids disaster there by falling on that over.
That was a very costly error for Central.
There you go back to that punt from him flipping the field right there.
Correct.
Now look where CC has to punt this football from. And we have a penalty flag. False start on CC.
Wow.
Number 12 is your punter. That is Jack LePerry. Good snap. And we have another penalty flag there. And they say another false start. Back-to-back penalties after the snap over his head. So what started back here at the 45, 44 yard line is now all the way back inside their 20. And the Screaming Eagles, they don't have anybody back deep. They went after that punt, and it got deflected. And the Screaming Eagles,
They smell blood in the water,
set
Jordy.
up shop. 1st and 10
Looks like the ball is going to be in the 33.
at the 33-yard line. Gary, 5:38 remaining
Wow.
here in the second quarter. Oh man.
It's going to be first down and 10 at the 35, 34-yard line, Jordy.
Comes the motion. Handoff.
Number 8.
And it's a
he's
quick
gonna throw.
play. Gonna fire one.
Oh,
Pass falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
So Gary, they went for the trick play
They went for
coming
the
out
juggler.
of the turnover.
yeah. They went for the juggler. I think actually,
Coming off the punt, my bad, Gary.
huh?
Coming off the punt, they went for the big play.
Right.
Second and 10, Screaming Eagles. One gonna roll to his left. Now he's gonna tuck it and run. Following his blockers, and what a hit there by number 1, Tate
Yeah.
Fontenot.
Number 1 hit number 1, Jordy. Wow.
3rd down and 5.
Some passionate fan bases here tonight.
Yeah, both sides, Jordy. Both sides.
3rd down. There's a snap. Handoff. Number 5.
Can't really tell.
And they say first down, Screaming Eagles. 4:40 on the game clock. From the
24.
24-yard line, Screaming Eagles knocking on their doorsteps again. Double pass, double move, takes a shot for the end zone, pass falls
Incomplete.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here before we get to halftime. I realize how far we're away from
know.
that sideline. There's a snap. Handoff. 33. 33. Cuts it back
Cuts back.
inside. 33. Picking up a few yardage. And that was Tyjae Williams on the carry. 3rd and 3 from the 17-yard line. Here comes the motion. Quarterback draw, and he slips out of a
Slips.
couple tackles. But good defense there from Central Catholic.
Looks like he got back to about the line of scrimmage, Jordy.
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Maybe
Gary.
90 yard. Yeah, looks
4th
like
and
about
2.
2 yards.
Offense stays on the field. 3:10 on the game clock.
He let it run down and call a timeout, Jordy. What do you think?
That's what it looks like they're doing, Gary. Make them burn a timeout when it gets down to about 1 second. Timeout.
That's
Screaming
exactly what he
Eagles.
did. Hey, why, Jordy? This is critical time for Central Catholic. They have to. Their defense has to stand up because VC gets the ball at the beginning of the second half.
Starts the second half with the football.
So they need to stand up and try not to let them score this go round. So you have 4th down and what, about 2, and a lot riding on this.
Can Central Catholic's defense get off the field on 4th and short? Offense stays on the field. 2:47 on the game clock. Huge 4th down in this football game. Who gets the ball here on 4th down? There's a snap. And it's a reverse. Pass. Caught. And he got in there. Touchdown. Screaming Eagles.
Wow.
The trickery.
Got the defense flowing one direction, came back and threw it.
Traven Moore.
Oh, man.
Scores.
Good play.
Coach calls a timeout, sets up a beautiful play call, and it is 20-0 here. Call a timeout and you set up that play call and you get 6 from it.
You have to call a timeout again because somebody's not on the field.
Timeout, Screaming Eagles.
That's what it looks like.
Quarterback ran the little reverse into the pass for 6.
And the bad part is, Jordy, I think everybody was on the field. They should have just kicked the extra point. Nobody came in. They had 11 on the field.
Number 8 is your kicker, Dane Riccio. To make this a 21-0 game. Snap, hold, kick, and he boomed it. It's good.
Wow.
Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium. For Million Catholic, 21. Central Catholic, 0.
Tell you what, Jordy, I'm impressed with this kicker. This kicker's
Got a boom.
been booting that football. Very accurate.
And with 2:30 remaining in the first half, ladies and gentlemen, Million Catholic 21.
Got to get points here before half, Gary. It's a must because VC gets the football to start the second half.
Correct. That was a very important.
You got to have points on this drive if you're CC.
Most definitely.
You were impressed with that kicker, and look where he put that football.
Oh.
Tell you what, they're physical, Gary. They go down the field, and you can hear the hit from here.
Correct. They're playing some physical football there, Jordy.
Taylor on that stop for the Eagles.
So far, Central Catholic, it's been Blackburn has been the offense. Can they get somebody else going to try to keep this game alive? You don't want to punt it back to that Screaming Eagle offense.
No.
And you know they get the ball to start the second half.
Correct.
There's a snap. They're going to fire one out. Pass is complete. Gets a big block. Makes 2 misses. And that's when you needed somebody to make a play. One of your receivers step up.
Okay.
Referee says first down, Central Catholic. Chains will move. Clock is running. Game clock just hit under 2 minutes. And they'll go hurry up offense. No huddle here. There's a snap. Handoff, Blackburn. Blackburn picks up a few yards. Game clock's at 1:40, Gary.
Right. And you know, Jordan, they used a couple timeouts. That could be very important for them now.
Pass over the middle, caught, and still fighting for yardage. That was number 6, Tyling Hollins on the reception. Game clock sits at 1:15. Another pass complete.
It's out of bounds.
They're going to say clock runs.
He's still running.
Nope, stopped.
I think he fell out of bounds. No, it's running, Jordy.
Clock is running. Just hit under a minute. 2nd and 3. There's a snap. Swings it out. Pass is complete to Blackburn. Blackburn looking for a block. He gets it. And he gets a first down and more. Central Catholic on the move. Impressive drive here, Gary. Can they get it into the end zone?
Right. You get Blackburn one-on-one on the outside. He's got the speed and the power.
Gary, take a look at the scoreboard. And Gary,
Oh, this is
Skeen
not
here.
good. This is not good.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Central Catholic. They're going to have to put a lot more time on the game clock because
Well, you're right.
it
It was
ran on
running.
for a while.
That's it.
So how much time will they put it back on the clock? They can't keep it at
No.
29 seconds, Gary.
No, they have to put some time back on the clock. They have to do something with it.
Gary?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but the clock sits at 29 seconds for some reason. Double move, and he's going to be brought down,
he's gonna be
sacked by number 11,
Yeah.
Jake Leger. And Central Catholic has to burn a timeout.
Second down at about 20. Timeout, Central Catholic.
Yeah, it would be nice to get to where LCA and
Wow.
BSN and NFHS.
Definitely, most definitely.
Will it be anytime soon? Probably not.
No.
But
Hey, but
maybe-
we're working towards it.
Maybe one day.
We're working towards it.
Second and long after the sack. 20 seconds remaining. We go wide mode here, expecting the pass. They got to throw a middle screen. Blackburn complete.
There he
Trying to get
goes.
lots in front of them.
Oh,
Fight
man.
for
that was
yards,
close.
falls down around the 46-yard line. Clock is running. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final play of the half. Got to throw into the end zone. How far can you throw it?
Oh, it's there. Oh, my gosh.
And it is
Oh.
knocked down. Falls incomplete. And that will take us to halftime, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir. Tell you what, Jordy, that was an exciting, last 2 minutes.
So 21-0 is your score at halftime. Let's check out scores from around the state. Coach wants an explanation of that final sequence, Gary.
Yeah, but it looks like it's a very heated conversation, Jordy.
Gary, have you ever seen something like this?
No, I have not. Wow. Tell you what, he has, I think, the entire Central Catholic coaching staff around him listening at his explanation, and they're talking back and forth.
It was a big moment in this game.
It really was. They were driving, and
And they have not started the time for it to be halftime yet.
Start the halftime clock, Whitehead!
All right, Gary. Halftime scores from around the state. Jennings leads Lake Charles College Prep 13-7.
really, that's
Remember we
actually
talked about that Jennings matchup?
Yes.
Can they get that playoff? Or can they get their coach into the playoff?
that's right.
And the clock will start. Catholic Kapunkapee leads North Central 28-0.
Whoa. Lord have mercy.
Back to scores from around the state. St. James leads Berwick 27-20. West Monroe leads Alexandria 14-6. Bazille leads Maryville 28-0. Neville leads Franklin Parish 30-7.
Right. Okay.
Cecilia leads Livonia 28-0.
Really?
Opelousas High leads Brobridge 20-0. New Iberia leads Sulphur 7-0.
That's going to be a close game, I think.
LCA leads North Vermilion 21-0. St. Thomas More leads Westgate 21-0.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that. I thought that was going to be a lot closer.
De Quincy leads Lake Arthur 21-6. Holy Savior Menard leads Oakdale 14-6
Really?
at halftime. Union,
That is surprising.
Union Parish leads Wassman 28-6. DeRitter, Rain tied at 14.
Really? Okay.
Edna Core 21, Archbishop Rumble 7.
Oh, yeah. The University of Edna Karr is rolling.
John Curtis 13, Brother Martin 0.
Oh, wow.
Ruston leads Ouachita Parish 30-7.
That's
Zachary leads Liberty Magnet 21-6. Parkview Baptist leads Port Allen 7-0. Oak Grove leads General Trash 21-0.
oh, wow. Oak Grove they seem to be peaking.
Turlings leads Northside 38-0.
Oh, yeah. Turlings is a good football team, Jordy.
Bunkie leads Bolton 7-0. Southside leads Lafayette 17-3.
Go ahead, Coach Fontenot. Tell you what, Jordy, I'm very impressed with this Southside football team.
Correct. Halftime here. Your score: Vermilion Catholic 21, Central Catholic 0.
Right. We had a lot of people played their games early, so that's why we have don't have as many tonight.
Yeah, a lot of teams played last night.
Yeah.
E.D. White leads Sam Houston 14-7. Catholic of Baton Rouge leads Scotlandville 21-0.
Tell you what, Jordy, I've got to tell you, I'm impressed with this E.D. White ball club.
Yes, indeed.
They're playing some good football.
Woodlawn leads Central of Baton Rouge 21-6.
Ooh.
Destrehan is leading East St. John 35-7.
Wow. We talked about that earlier. Destrehan is a quiet, undefeated team, and they're playing some good ball this year. But isn't both teams undefeated that they playing?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. So that just shows how good they are.
Yes. Marksville leads Buckeye 6-0. Richwood leads Carroll 8-7.
Oh, wow.
Keeping a close eye on that score. Church Point leads Kaplan 22-21.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Episcopal leads East Feliciana 14-0. Highland Baptist leads Centerville 6-0. Riverside is winning 15-0. Generette is leading Covington Christian 6-0. So that is your scores from around the state, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's take a look at our sponsors at this time. That Basil score is 28-0.
Basil's got a good little ball club, Jordan. I think they're going to kind of make some ripples in that pond, you know.
Yep. Thank you so much to the Crawfish House out of Opelousas.
Excuse me?
Thank you so much to Dale's out of Lake Charles. This is all of our sponsors. Thank you so much to Coach Kip, former defensive coordinator here at Abbeville, in Abbeville for the Abbeville Wildcats. Thank you to Mr. Darren Leger with Leger's Polish Shop right here in Abbeville, Louisiana. Thank you so much to Tiger Terrace Crawfish in Port Barrow, Louisiana. Thank you to our Player of the Game sponsor tonight, Mr. Whips Prince from Abbeville, Louisiana, and Crawley. Thank you to the Pink Guys out of Lafayette, Louisiana. And thank you to Birdseye Insurance out of Prairie Ronde, Louisiana. All of our sponsors for tonight's game. Got many more, Gary, but this is for week 9.
Jordan, can you imagine? We're in week 9 already. After tonight, we're going to be in week 10.
If you would like to follow us on our social media platforms, here they are. Gary, tonight makes career game 133 of calling a football game.
Really? Wow, Jordy, that's awesome. You can't say anything but wow on that. That's amazing what where we all started from. Just think.
Some of the teams we've covered these last few years, time to add Central Catholic to this list, Gary.
All right. I'm excited for that too. I think they've played some good football this year. I think they're right in it. All they have to do is just basically just quit, and it's for both teams. Quit shooting themselves in the foot. I think it's a tale of two halves. Let's see what they can do.
So thank you so much to our sponsors for tonight. And thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in to the broadcast. We're at halftime here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Your score, VC 21, Central Catholic 0. We'll be back in about 3 or so minutes to give you second half kickoff here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. we're back for the second half here from Screaming Eagle Stadium, and they go with a short kick taken in by number 5. Spins off,
Uh-oh.
and now still
Uh-oh.
running, baby. He may take this one the distance. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. House call. But there
There's
is
a flag on the play.
Penalty flag. Back here, close to midfield. Touchdown will stand. It was a face mask against Central Catholic, Gary.
Yeah.
Touchdown will stand.
Yes.
How about the game number 5 Traven Moore is having tonight?
Unbelievable. Isn't that his second touchdown?
Yes.
Second touchdown?
Second or third,
Yeah.
for sure. They scored on that trick play earlier.
Correct. Wow. That's amazing.
Dane Rishu to do the kicking duties. Snap, hold, kick, up,
Good.
and good.
Tell you
Your new
what.
score from Screaming Eagle Stadium, VC 28, Central Catholic 0. What a opening kickoff to set the
Right.
tone of this second half, Gary.
You right, Jordy. And then he had a face mask in there too, and he fought that off
Still broke it.
and broke it. Amazing.
This 8-0 VC team has shown why one of the best teams in the state.
Correct.
And JB Electrical would like to wish you good luck this year. For your JB Electrical for all your electrical needs, JB Electrical provides supporter.
It looks like the rain stayed away for the first half. Will we get lucky in the second half, Mr. Swallow? A
don't know.
lot of teams got scared, moved their games to Thursday night, and so far we're staying dry. Hopefully we didn't jinx it. $28-0. Your score, VC fixing the kickoff to Central Catholic. We just had a kickoff return for a touchdown by number 5, Traven Moore. And here we go. After the penalty, there is a touchback.
That'll be Central Catholic ball, first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
It was said one of the best teams in the state of Louisiana with a 8-0 record.
Correct. Now, how do you respond to this, Jordy? That's very crucial.
You dug yourself a 28-0 hole. You're going to have to get points. You're going to have to get points quick.
Definitely going to have to start working on tempo.
I like what I saw before the half, Gary.
Right.
Pass is complete to number 6. You saw that tempo right before half. They were going down. And with the way the clock kept ticking down, pretty much killed that momentum.
Right. You're right, Jordy.
Second down and 5 for Central Catholic. There's a snap. Quick pass, complete to number 6. 6 still on his feet. Good pass and catch there for Central
Right.
Catholic. Tylen Hollins on the reception.
Looks like they're going with a little tempo there,
They
Jordy.
got you, Gary. It's what's been working here
Yes.
tonight.
That's honestly that's been keeping them moving, and they should have went to that a long time ago, I think, Jordy. You got a stack.
First and 10. Quick pass. Pass is complete, and they're going to say his
Yeah.
knee was down.
He was down.
Pass to Olive. He was down.
Yeah, he went down to one knee, Jordy.
So loss of yards and a charge of the second after gain. First and 10.
He had running room, Jordy, but he had to go down to a knee to catch it.
You're right, my friend. Lost a few yards
Yeah.
there on that reception. A lot of coaches who got to play last night checking into the chat tonight. Swing pass to Blackburn. Blackburn looking for
Hey,
a
look,
couple
he's-
blocks. And Blackburn makes this a third down and manageable.
Right. It's like third and about 3.
That'll be third down and about 4. This is a
3 between
Third
3
and
and 4.
4. Central Catholic goes quick. Now they got to check to the sideline. VC, all they're running is 3 down linemen here tonight, Gary. Handoff, Blackburn. Blackburn gonna make them pay for running just
Got a
3
first
up the
down.
middle. And he picks up
Yeah.
a Central Catholic first down. Very impressed with this running back here tonight.
ball is on the 44.
First and 10, Central Catholic. 9:55 remaining in the third. There's a snap. Pass is
Oh, he
complete.
cuts back.
And, oh, they're not going to like that one here on this sideline. They're screaming for a face mask penalty. Don't get one.
Oh, they're coming back, going for.
And it brings up second down and 7. There's a snap. Handoff. Blackburn. Blackburn cuts it back inside. And gonna be close to another first down.
It's gonna be
And they
close.
say he got it. One of their better looking drives here tonight. And we have whistles. Gary,
They're gonna discuss this.
he was signaling first down,
But
the line judge on this sideline.
He spotted it further, and the other guy came in and said no, he was short.
Now they're going to take a measurement. So the line judge on this side signaled first down and looked like the umpire spotted the football
Yeah.
at the 35. So we'll take a look at this measurement.
That spot right there looks like he's probably a little short, Jordy.
And waiting on them to get the chain situated.
Yep, a little short.
And short by a yard. So it will be 3rd and 1, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
All right, after all that, it's 3rd and 1. Quarterback draw up the middle. And where
Gotcha.
they spotted him, Gary,
Now, where he's spotted now, that's a first down.
And there's a signal. First down,
Good
Central
push.
Catholic.
Good push by the Central Catholic line, but that defense was stout. He didn't give him much more than a yard.
First and 10 from the 34.
They sure do show a lot of looks on this
Oh, yeah.
defensive side.
I tell you what, they move around. You don't know where the pressure's coming from.
Pass complete to number 18, Jacobia Kemp.
Kemp was on that carry, and that was for
Picks up 6, brings up 2nd down and 4. Second and 4, ball lies at the 28-yard line with 8:21 on the game clock. Nope, pass, caught over the middle.
Catch.
Ooh! If they don't get that call, Gary, it's going to get ugly here. Pass was completed to number 6, Tylen Hollins. They wanted a face mask there, Gary.
Yeah, they sure did, Jordy. I'll tell you what, they have a beef.
Ripped his helmet off.
They have a beef on that one, Jordy. Sorry, I can't say, but yes, they do.
1st and 10. Handoff Blackburn. Blackburn.
Oh my
Got
goodness.
some running room. Blackburn tiptoes the sideline. Touchdown. Central Catholic Eagles.
Hey, ref, when he rips his helmet off my face, man, it's a penalty.
Blackburn finishes off an impressive drive. Snap, hold, kick is
It is.
good. Your new score from Vermilion Catholic High School Screaming Eagles Stadium. Vermilion Catholic 28, Central Catholic 7.
Hey, ref, for next back to face mask. It's a face mask.
So some momentum back on
Your pockets for throwing.
this Central Catholic sideline.
Tell you what, Jordy, that was a good run. That was some good blocking. But, you know,
It was an impressive drive for sure.
You know, the thing about it is they have to sustain this. They cannot shoot themselves in the foot with those penalties.
There was 3 drives in the first half where
Well,
it was shoot themselves in the foot with the penalties,
with the
like you said.
right. Now that they got the momentum, they got everything going, can they stop this VC offense?
And VC's been having impressive drives tonight too.
You're right.
And we're ready. Onside kick, Gary. Takes a good
Oh, they
bounce.
got it!
And I think Central Catholic got it. And they do. Why not go for the onside kick?
Talk about a good bounce, Jordy. That bounce went
It
straight
was a
up.
beautiful bounce.
Went right up underneath it. It's like VC was stunned. They didn't expect that. It looked like they were just standing still watching it.
So
we
momentum
go.
has switched
Here we go.
here. You're still down 3 scores. It's kind of a must-score type of drive, huh, Gary?
You're right.
There's a snap, quick pass, complete to number 6,
They found something, Jordy.
Tylen Hollins.
They found something.
It's the quick passes, Gary. Getting it out to the flats or hitting number 6 over the middle. Second and 1. Quarterback gonna check to the sideline. Now he's gonna bark orders. There's the snap. Blackburn gets the handoff. Blackburn on the races again. All the way down inside.
Tell you
At
what,
the 20.
they seem to have found a little niche in the armor, a little kink in the armor.
A little spark.
We got a
And we have
PC
an
player down.
injured Screaming Eagle on the field. And what this game would be right now without that kickoff return touchdown.
Correct. You know, you play like this in the first half. My God, it's a totally different ball game.
Gets up, walks off on his own power. Great sign there,
Right.
Gary.
That is a great sign. Who was that was down, Jordy? I didn't catch the number.
Couldn't see the number. First and 10, Central Catholic Eagles from the 20-yard line. There's a snap. Blackburn gets the football, and Blackburn going in the wrong direction. He just met number 18, Ashton Belair. He's having a huge game.
Yes, he is.
He shoots from that linebacker position, and he don't miss often.
Right.
Second and 15. 6 is down here on the bottom of your screen.
You're right.
There's a snap. Quick pass is the 6.
There he is.
Steps out of bounds at the 16. So you said who was going to step up in the second half? Number 6 has stepped up.
Right. When they spread them out, Blackburn's hitting them in the middle with the runs, and number 6 is eating them up on the outside, Jordy.
6:26 remaining here in the third. Third down, high snap, handoff, Blackburn being patient. And there's a penalty flag.
Oh, that big boy.
Gary,
Oh, that's
this
not
will be a
looking
huge
good.
penalty,
It sure could.
whichever way it goes. Sportsmanlike conduct against Central Catholic. Sportsmanlike conduct against Vermilion Catholic. Penalties are offset,
Offsetting penalties.
and it will be fourth down, Gary. It's 4th and 3, Mr. Swallow. Can the
Right.
Screaming Eagles defense get off the field?
Yeah,
If you're Central Catholic, you go back to 6 here.
you're right. All right.
And they're going to have a long discussion over there with head football coach for Vermilion Catholic. about what just happened, and now we're ready to play. This is a huge moment in this game, Gary. If they get a stop here, that momentum is shut down. But if they get the first, boy, is something cooking.
Yeah.
Here we go, folks.
This is important.
4th and 3.
Look at the respect that they have, Jordy. Look how far off the line of scrimmage these linebackers are.
6 is your closest receiver in the trip set. 4 gonna take off. They're gonna swing it out to 4. Oh man, now he's gonna try to reverse fields.
Oh!
He's got a
No! Look at this!
Can he get there? Oh, he cannot. Look at this Screaming Eagle defense standing tall on 4th down.
Wow, Jordy.
Oh, baby.
When he reversed his field, I thought he had a chance.
He had a wall, and they came flying in. And that would be a turnover on downs. Huge moment in this game.
Needed to capitalize on that.
The ball was thrown behind him,
Right.
where he didn't really have a chance to get upfield like he wanted
Not that
to.
side. He had to cut back. He was like, lost his momentum.
First and 10. Screaming Eagles from the 20. Up 28-7. Handoff, number 33. That was Williams.
Gain of about 3 on the play with a 2nd down and 7 for these teams.
Picked up 3. Makes it 2nd down and 7. 5:15 to go here in the 3rd. Quarterback draw.
There he goes.
Number 1. Gonna be drugged down by number 13, Ethan Wiggins.
Got about 4, Jordy.
3rd and 3 from the 27. There's a snap. Quarterback draw. Oh, baby. What a play there.
That was it.
That was number 62, Mr. Swallow.
That was.
He came in untouched.
Came in untouched. That was
And what a
good.
play there. His Andrew Cavalier.
Yeah.
You got the
4th
penalty flag?
down. Huh?
You got the penalty flag?
Holding against BC, and it was declined. 4th down, and they will be punting.
Quarterback looks like he's their punter.
Right.
So he will stay on the field. Gives you a lot of options with your quarterback there doing the punting duties, but in your own territory, you just pick this one deep and put it on your defense.
Correct. Your defense has been playing awesome.
And they do run a fake, Gary. What the heck? Number 5.
Oh.
Got some blockers. And what do we know? First down, Screaming Eagles. And guess who, Gary?
Number
5, Traven Moore. What has he not done tonight?
I'll be honest with you, Jordy. I have no idea.
And we have whistles. In your own territory, a fake punt. Coach said, let's roll the dice in this rivalry game. All right, ready to go. 4:10 on the game clock. There's a snap. Handoff to 33. 33. Great cut back inside, making guys
Look at the
miss.
balance on this
Now he
young man.
turns the burners on. Number 33 still on his feet all the way down inside the 30. That was Ty J. Williams. Big time run. And they go quick, Gary. No time to rest. There's a snap.
There he goes again.
Williams gets it again. And this time,
Turf must have bit him.
immediate game.
Tackle by Bennett. That'll give the Eagles second down and 5.
I'm a guess that is his nickname. I'm gonna guess Trayvon Moore's nickname is Tiki. 3:20 on the game clock.
No fouls in motion.
Taking a shot, jump ball. Pass falls incomplete.
Third down.
Gonna bring up third down. Waiting on the snap. They run a quick toss. 2 more. Number 5.
Whoa. He keeps
More.
Jordy.
Gonna be close. Let's see where they spot it, Gary.
Not sure. Stop the clock.
And there's an injured Central Catholic Eagle on the field.
First down, Eagles.
And they say first down.
First down.
After that run from Trayvon Moore.
Tell you what, he's having a hell of a ball game, Jordy.
.255.
Is that 2 or 3 scores that he's had?
I think it's 2 scores and then converted that fake punt. And he might be playing some defense also.
Right. But didn't he have who was on special teams?
I think he came off that kick return for a touchdown.
Is that him?
I think so.
That's 3, isn't it? Wow. Talk about having a good ball game.
2 or 3 for sure. At this time, Gary, let's check out some scores from around the state while they check on the injured Central Catholic
Yeah,
Eagle.
he's still down right now, Jordy.
Lake Charles College Prep leads Jennings 23-13 in the third.
He's up.
And he just got up and walked
Yes.
off.
Looks like
Going to be
he's
assisted off, but
Assisted.
he is.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have that gentle walk back, so good sign there.
Yes, sir.
Basile leads Maryville 41-12.
Wow.
Happy homecoming.
That's they're gonna have a happy homecoming in Basile. Yes, you're right.
Cecilia leads Livonia 35-6. St. James leads Berwick 33-27. Quincy leads Lake Arthur 21-14. We'll get to some more scores after this series, or at the end of the third quarter. Very first and 10. Screaming Eagles. There's a snap. Quarterback pull. Quarterback goes untouched. Quarterback scores. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles. Number 1 calls his own number. Outstanding blocks up front. And the Screaming Eagles have
Wow.
made this a 34-7 ball game. Jonathan Dortes caps off the drive. And now he will hold for this extra point.
He does a little bit of everything, doesn't he,
There
Jordy?
he is. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it is good. Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Vermilion Catholic 35. Central Catholic 7. Oh, what a turn of events, Gary. When we thought this game could be cut to 2 scores. LCA leads North Vermilion 34-0. Holy Savior Menor leads Oakdale 17-6.
Wow, that's shocking.
OHS leads Beaubridge 20-0. Rain leads the Ritter 20-14.
In the third quarter, the Lee Catholic 30.
East Beauregard leads Hamilton Christian 33-6. St. Thomas More leads Westgate 28-7. Church Point Kaplan, I got 22-21. Church Point leads.
Wow.
Southside leads Lafayette 24-3.
Eagles.
Turlings leads Northside 45-0.
I know Church Point, it's senior night too over there.
Yes. And there's the kick, and he will not have a shot. Touchback.
That'll be Central Catholic ball, first and 10.
.251 remaining in the third quarter. 35-7 is your score. Central Catholic has it first and 10 from the 20. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back the pass. Got a man running free down here.
Oh, no.
Instead, he's going to be taken down and sacked. And it looked like somebody's cramping Gary. Whoever
like a
just made
cramp.
that sack. He went down immediately.
Oh yeah.
Ball will be placed at the 9-yard line, second and
Yep, that's what it looks like, Jordy. He went right down.
everyone who is present tonight in abiding by the new protocols that were established. We thank you very much for your cooperation and participation.
Ooh, looks
There,
like
he's
it's
starting to
both
drizzle, huh?
legs. Yep.
We still got a quarter to play.
Yep. I think we're okay, Jordy. Hopefully it's going to stay away for long enough for us to
Might
get
as well slide under here, huh?
get this game done.
We got here early. We got here early. We set the tent up for something like this if it would happen.
That's right.
Kaplan leads Church Point 29-28.
Oh, really? Wow.
Good game. Good game over there at Church Point with Kaplan.
That sounds like a shootout, Jordy.
He's battling them cramps.
Yeah, looks like them cramps hitting him hard, Jordy. He's down and they're working on both legs and he's in pain.
2:48 remaining here in the third, and we welcome the rain for the first time tonight.
Yeah, got a little drizzle. Hopefully it's not going to be much.
No, it ain't covering y'all.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, have a seat. Looks like he's trying to work it up, get up. I remember them days, Jordy.
And gets up.
Walk on those heels.
Carroll leads Richwood 13-8. Was keeping a close eye on that score.
Yeah, Carroll, that's you know.
They just lost majority of their coaching staff this
right,
week.
that's we talked about that. You know, could Carroll, you know, after having that situation, could they come back and play for their coaches?
Yeah.
And it looks like they're doing pretty good.
So after the sack and the injury, we are back second and long with 2:48 remaining here in the third quarter.
Looks like they're about at the probably at the 6-yard line, Jordy. Can't really tell.
Looks like the 9 from my spot.
Okay.
There's the snap. Quarterback drops back the pass. Fires one over the middle. Pass
caught.
is caught. There's a penalty flag around the line of scrimmage. So we have to see what the call is. And it's going to be a holding call, Gary. So that's going to wipe off the big pass play.
And there's a flag on the play. Holding against Central Catholic.
So that marches them all the way back inside their 5
Ball's getting replaced on a 1-yard line.
at the 1,
one.
Gary. Now you just give it to Blackburn and tell them get you out of your own end zone here.
You're right, Jordy. Tell you what, that young man is a very good ball player. Try to get him in space.
There's a snap. Quarterback drops back the pass. Got all day to fire. And he does. And the pass is underthrown. And it will bring up.
And that's number 5. Almost had an interception there, Jordy.
Third and long. It's not where you want to be if you're the Central Catholic Eagles right here. Hanson is winning 53-14 over Beauchamp, Gary.
53-14. Wow.
Third down and long for Central Catholic. All the way back to the 1-yard line.
Look at the cushion.
There's a snap. Double move. Fires a screen to Blackburn. Blackburn.
It's going
They're
the
trying to
wrong
reverse
way.
field. Gary in a spot where it could be a safety. And it is, Gary.
Wow.
Safety. Blackburn ran out of room. And VC extends
Wow.
their lead. Here tonight, your new score from Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagle Stadium, 37-7 is your new score. And VC's fixing to get the football back, Gary.
Yes, they are. Not the way they wanted it, though, Jordy.
We still got 1:56 remaining in the third quarter. That's the Kaplan way of playing football. Keep the defense on the field the entire night. He
That's
said
right.
Church Point's defense has been on the field for 27 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Offense has only been on the field for 8.
Oh, really?
Got to kick it off.
Yep, here we
Number
go.
33 Williams back deep, and they're just going to have a little squib kick. And look where that sets up the Screaming Eagles.
At the 35-yard line.
Number 3, C.J. Briggs smothered that football and sets up his offense with great field position. Tell you what, Gary. Next Friday night's gonna be fun.
Yes, sir.
Abbeville and Kaplan on Friday night.
Wow, that's going to be an awesome, awesome ball game.
We covered it last year. We get the chance to cover it again this
All
year.
right.
Cortez hands off to Williams. And he's run out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And we're on next push out for the Central Catholic Eagles. That'll be first down, Eagles.
Moshan is a 4A school. Williams picks up a first down. VC on the move with 1:24 remaining here in the third. There's a snap. Quarterback draw.
Calls it.
Leapfrog to
Oh.
the defender. Brought down for a couple yards.
Stopped by a host of Central Catholic players, and the ball's going to be at about the 21-yard line. Second down and 6 for the main Catholic Eagles.
Picked up 4, makes this second down and 6 with 1 minute remaining here in the third. Here comes the blitz off the edge. There's a snap. Quarterback fires a jump ball.
Oh, almost
And the
picked
pass
off.
falls incomplete.
Third down.
Makes this third down and 6. Ball is at the 21-yard line with 37 seconds remaining here in the third. There's a snap. Quarterback draw the whole way.
Cortez keeps.
Cortez dancing around and eventually brought down.
Looks like it's
Gonna
going to
be
be
short of
fourth
the first down. Gonna be fourth
and
down, right, Gary?
fourth down and about
Yard line, and that'll be fourth down.
about 2.
And they can take this one to the fourth, Gary.
Third quarter.
They don't have to snap it another time.
Right.
The main Catholic 37.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters have come and gone here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Your score after 3, Vermilion Catholic 37, Central Catholic 7. 12 more minutes to go to decide this Friday night, Week 9 district contest, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
The main Catholic and the main Catholic athletics.
And they got to flip the field so we get the good side of the fourth quarter here.
That's right.
Starting off right here in our own territory. Drake, he's talking about next week's Kaplan game. Fourth and 2, offense stays on the field, Gary.
Yes, sir. Timeout.
Timeout VC. So before we can get this fourth quarter started, Screaming Eagles burn a timeout. Once again, big thank you to all of our sponsors making tonight possible. Myself and Mr. Garrett to take the hour trip down here to Abbeville, Louisiana to cover Central Catholic and Vermilion Catholic.
We want to thank Whitney's and Veterinary Clinic, who says go Eagles. Whittington Dutch, Smalltown Hart, Big Town Killers. Paul and Wesley Whittington, proud supporters of the Maine Catholic Athletics.
Fourth down and 2. Offense stays on the field. Here we go, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
There's a snap. Warren got to roll to his right. Under pressure.
Looks like
Now he's
he's
got to
gonna
tuck it
keep
in
it.
right. Oh, late decision to throw it. It's picked off
Intercepted.
by number 12. He threw it right to a Central Catholic Eagle, Jack LePere, on the interception.
He did the exact thing you're not supposed to do and throw the ball back across the field, and it went right to a Central Catholic player. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Central Catholic on about the 19-yard line.
That was the first play of the fourth quarter, and it's a turnover. Gary, was that our first turnover of the game on both sides?
I'll be honest with you, I think so.
Blackburn making some guys miss, brought down.
No gain.
Oh, number 24 was on the tackle there,
Yeah.
and it looks like he's cramping,
Ramping up
Gary.
again.
Cramping this late into the season.
That doesn't happen very often.
No. So we'll step away. We'll give you some scores from around the state. As they check on the VC player that's down.
Yeah.
Southside leads Lafayette 31-11. John Curtis, Brother Martin in a close one. 20-14 in the third. Curtis is leading.
Very good.
New Iberia leads Sulphur 7-3 at halftime.
7-3. That is a close game. Very defensive battle.
Rain has pulled off from the Ritter. It's now 34-14, and OHS leads Bowbridge 26-0. And we have 1st and 10 for Central Catholic. Quick pass is dropped by number 6. One of his few mistakes tonight. He's been doing a lot in that third quarter.
Right.
Took his eyes off it. Took off running before he caught the football.
Correct. Look at the cushion that they're giving him, Jordy.
Taking a shot to number 6. And the pass falls incomplete. And they will bring up 4th down, and the punting unit is out. (29-28) for that Kaplan and Church Point score, but Church Point just scored, Gary.
Really?
As we speak. Nobody back deep for VC. And what a punt.
What a punt. Whoa, you right.
A beauty. Dies down at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line. The Maine Catholic's ball, 1st and 10.
Looks like they were going after that punt, weren't they, George?
So that was another thing number 5 did in the first half. He blocked that punt.
Also, a proud supporter of the Maine Catholic Athletics.
1st and 10, Screaming Eagles. Early in this fourth quarter, 37-7 is your score.
Church Point takes the lead with 53 seconds left.
Wow. What a game. There's a snap. Inside handoff to Williams. Williams fighting for yards.
Man.
And he picks up a Screaming Eagle first down. Great effort there. Screaming Eagles getting in no hurry here. Bleeding that clock, Gary.
Yes, sir.
On their way to a 9-0 record. And a date with Hanson Memorial next week for the outright district championship.
Correct. Man.
Hand off to Williams.
Again.
Williams. Picked up a yard.
You're not in a hurry if you're Vermilion Catholic.
Well, I
You just
watched them the last two plays,
Yeah,
and
you
they
just-
letting the game clock get under 10 seconds before they snap it.
That's a very smart thing to do. You know, you got another game for the outright district championship. You don't want to do anything to hurt your team, you know, at the same time. I mean, this
Right
game
there,
is pretty much in
right there,
hand.
they snapped it at 3.
Yeah.
Hand off to
Oh,
number
number
5.
It's going to be third down.
Moore makes this a third down and about 1. 36-29 is that Church Point Kaplan score.
36-29?
Yes.
Wow, they must be going for 2 points every time, huh?
Yeah, if you didn't watch the game when I covered them against Kinder, they went for it for 2 every time.
Really? Wow. Now, can their defense hold Kaplan out, even though it's less than a minute?
I'll let you know how that one finishes. 3rd and 1. Quarterback draw. Dancing around, but not before he picks up a Vermilion Catholic first down. First and 10. Screaming Eagles from the 42-yard line. 8:45 remaining in this game.
Ooh,
Look at that spin move there, Gary.
right.
Was that more? Gary, what you saw?
VC player was getting up, and Central Catholic player pushed him down. So, I think he had a little bit of temper there.
Sportsmanlike conduct against Central Catholic.
Yeah.
That's going to be an automatic first down. So a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
It is 1st and 10. Ball is at the 26-yard line. And what you think the discussion is here?
See, probably if he threw a punch. Okay.
Now he's going to go over to Vermilion Catholic head football coach and talk about the discussion. And looks like they're ready to go. So I'm not sure what just happened and expired there. But afterwards, it's 1st and 10 from the 26 with 8:17 remaining in this contest. Game clock sits at 8 seconds. Gonna snap it at 5. Quarterback pull.
So he gets about 6.
Picked up 6 on first down. Makes it 2nd and 4 with 7:39 remaining. And Gary, the rain has showed up.
Yep, it sure has, Jordy.
Ball lies at the 20-yard line.
It's come. How to say that? It's slowly making its way towards us.
At least we avoided it for 3.5 quarters.
Yes, sir.
For what they projected, it was going to be rough.
Oh.
Moore fighting for
Man.
yardage, gets the first down, and Moore adds on to his impressive night.
You're right. We're trying, Miss Mandy. We're trying.
What she said?
Keep the rain away.
Offsides on the defense.
Fair call, offsides on Cooper Copper. 5-yard penalty, 1st and goal.
You can probably back your truck up as close as you can to get the equipment so
Yeah.
it doesn't get too rained on.
Correct.
If we wouldn't have this tent, Gary, we'll be shutting the stream off right now.
You're right. Oh, 5.
Number 5
Oh,
gets it down around the 5-yard line.
the pursuit was great on that one. They cut off the field for him, and they got. That's a hard young man to bring down.
Game clock sits at 6:05. Come on over.
Yeah, come on over.
2nd and goal. Handoff Moore. Moore being patient. Moore puts a damp on this night. And Moore scores again, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Traven Tiki Moore. Huge night for the Screaming Eagles. What a game from number 5. Church Point just won, Gary.
Church Point 1.
Church Point won. They threw a heave to the end zone and got knocked down on 4th down.
Uh-oh.
Offsides defense penalty is declined. And we should have to extra point.
Number 8 doing the kicking duties. Dane Risho. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. Stays perfect on the night.
Yes,
Like
he
that?
does.
Because they went for that 2-point conversion one time.
Who? Yes.
Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium. VC rolling here in the 4th. 44-7.
Yeah, Jordy, this.
Let's give a big
Okay.
shout out to our cheerleaders and Eagle Line dance crew for doing a great job tonight. Thank you, ladies. Great job.
You know, this is a good game. VC has Hanson next week.
Who y'all have next week? Yep, so if Hanson wins that game next week, it'll be a three-way tie. And
Yeah,
if
if VC
VC wins
wins,
that
it-
game next week, it'll be an outright district championship.
For Central Catholic. And the kick is up.
One's got a shot for the return.
5 minutes into possession of the ball.
Oh,
Looking for a couple blocks.
block. Oh,
Great run there. And there's a penalty flag, Gary.
yep. He was walking the line, but he stepped out a couple steps before he got hit.
That's going
That's
to be a
gonna be-
late hit. They got to add on about 15 here, right?
Correct.
Highland Baptist. Okay.
Highland Baptist.
And Central Catholic will have Highland Baptist next week.
Personal foul call against VC.
You know, Jordy, this was a very highly anticipated ball game, but how will Central Catholic come back from this
I think they
game?
got to come back strong, Gary.
You know, they're a good ball club.
An old phrase, you hate to play somebody after a loss.
Right. Oh my God, yes. So I predict them to come back strong. VC's hitting on all cylinders. You know, right
9-0
now.
going into week 10. Handoff, Blackburn.
Hand off to Blackburn, runs up the middle. It's up by a host of Eagles.
5:15 remaining in this one.
Second and 5 for Central Catholic.
Is Blackburn a senior?
It doesn't have
It doesn't have the class.
grades on this roster I got. Toss left to Blackburn. Ball is on the ground. He picks up
Hand off to Blackburn.
the fumble
Yeah.
and gets something out of nothing.
Tell you what, that's
Beller
That's
going
something.
stop for the Eagles. Lost
Hanson Memorial 63, Beauchamp 14
oh,
final.
wow.
7 for Central Catholic.
Is that a final yet, Jordy?
Final.
Okay. Beauchamp is so banged up. I talked to a couple of people from Beauchamp earlier this week. and
Injury bug has hit them.
they got the injury bug hit them all year.
Handoff Blackburn. Blackburn
Keeps
breaking
going.
tackles.
Blackburn. And he's tackled by a host of Eagles.
And
Oh.
gonna be short of the first down.
Oh,
And what just happened there?
somebody said something that they shouldn't have.
Penalty flag flies in late. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Screaming Eagles.
Foul call against the
That's going to be an automatic first down, Gary.
Yeah. Wow. Like I said, coaching staff of VC
They're
was not happy.
They're not going to be happy afterwards when this one's over. They will address that one in the locker room.
ball on the 19-yard line. First to 10 for Central Catholic.
Central Catholic trying to build on something here to head into next week with.
Right.
See if they can put this one into the end
Yeah.
zone. First and 10. Takes a shot.
Pass incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
For the second and 10.
3:43 remaining in this game. Just out of the reach of his intended receiver. Second and 10 from the 19.
Very important to try to put some points on the board. You know, getting ready for next week. Very important.
And Blackburn.
Oh,
And he is tackled immediately in the backfield. Number 54, there on the stop.
boy, I tell you what, Jordy, it looked like everybody on that defense knew he was getting the ball.
Renee on that
We knew how good this defense was coming in, but we didn't exactly know
Right.
until we seen it up hand. Third and long. Game clock just hit under 3 minutes. 6 comes in motion. Cuts it upfield. They're going to take a shot for 6, and 6
Oh.
gets hit. Pass was a little high. They're going to say the pass was not
Not catchable.
catchable, so that's why you didn't see a flag there.
Right.
Fourth down and 13 from the 19. Waiting on the snap. There it is. 2, drives back to pass, fires one into the end
Oh,
zone.
God.
And it is intercepted. And will be a touchback, Gary.
Got a
But there's
flag
a
on the
penalty
play.
flag on the field. You got a number who was on that interception?
Couldn't tell.
Long discussion going on between the referees here late in the fourth. They gotta wave it off, Gary.
No flag. First down, Eagles.
Touchback will stand, and the Screaming Eagles take over. 1st and 10 from the 20.
We're blowing an interception for the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen.
So that was number 10,
Number 10.
Rhett LeBlanc. Timeout,
We have a timeout for the Eagles.
Vermilion Catholic. This time, let's give you some scores from around the state. Lake Charles College Prep leads Jennings 23-13.
Looks like they're breaking away a little bit, huh?
DeQuincy leads Lake Arthur 35-33.
Oh, wow.
Rain leads DeRidder 42-28.
Looks like the Wolves.
St. Thomas More leads Westgate 35-20.
St. Thomas More. The Cougars are playing some good ball this year, but when are they not? They always seem to be playing good ball.
OHS leads Bowbridge 39-0.
39-0.
OHS outright district champs.
Tell you what, Jordy, they have turned that program around. You know, it's amazing how the coaching staff had come together and got those boys to play.
Gary, I just got a text.
Yes.
Final score, Oak Grove won 51-7. They did not attempt a pass tonight.
Really? All
Second
ground.
and 5
That's amazing.
with 2 minutes remaining. And that's a late penalty flag. They can call a false start.
Right.
Southside 38, Lafayette 19.
Okay.
Sulphur now leads New Iberia 10-7.
10-7. Go ahead.
Second and 10.
Final score, Cecilia 42, Livonia 13. Final score, Oakdale 22, Holy Savior Menards 17.
Wow.
What a win.
Go
for
ahead,
Oakdale.
Mikey. You had me nervous there for a second, man.
What a win. A comeback win at
Come
that.
back win.
It was 17-6. And they won that one 22-17.
Right.
Basile, final score 41-12. Happy homecoming win over Maryville.
Congratulations, Basile.
Final score LCA 34, North Vermilion 0.
LCA's a good ball club.
For sure. Final score Turlands Catholic 45, Northside 14.
Oh man, Turlings Catholic coming off of that loss.
Final score Church Point 36, Kaplan 19. New quarterback into the game, Gary.
Yes, sir. That must be the youngsters. I think both teams are starting to let some of their youngsters play a little bit.
Final score Ruston 47, Washita Parish 13.
Ruston.
Final score Edna Core 35, Rumble 14. Final score East Beauregard 39, Hamilton Christian 6. Basile, East Bowl Week 10.
That's right. Look out.
Might be the final play of the game, Gary.
That's what it. That's what it looks like, Doherty.
31 seconds remain. And coach is going to burn a timeout. What an impressive win tonight for Vermilion Catholic, Gary.
Very impressive. Very impressive. You know, we knew their defense was good. We didn't think it was going to be this good. But, man,
it was 1 versus 2.
Yeah,
this game was hyped up.
Yeah, they have a stout
but
defense.
It did not live up to the hype. It was VC from go.
From the go.
It started out with a block punt in the first quarter.
All right, but you also, you know, have a lot of penalties that stall drives and stuff like that. It's really that. But the second half, I thought it was going to come back, and it started off, you know, with a kickoff return, and then all of a sudden, you know, it was a steady drive by Central Catholic to score. And you thought that they were going to get back into the game, but it just wasn't in the cards today.
18 seconds remaining. CC will have 1 more offensive series.
Right.
Almost time to announce player of the game honors.
We have a few people that can actually get that. We have to look and talk about that, Mr. Jordy.
Tonight, and we do wish you a very safe home.
It's going to be over your head.
Yeah.
You're good. 2 drops back to pass, fires. And pass falls incomplete. Intended receiver there was number 26. Handoff, Blackburn breaks a tackle or 2, tiptoes and steps out of bounds. And we got 5 seconds remaining in this game.
Yes, sir.
7-yard line, that'll be first down for Central Catholic Eagles.
One last play.
One last play in this contest, and we close the door on week 9. Two, drops back the pass. Let's see how far he can throw it. And instead he dumps it off to Blackburn. Clock runs to zeros. Blackburn will be tackled down. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. And the celebration begins, Gary Swallow. Final score from Screaming Eagles Stadium. Vermilion Catholic 44. Central Catholic 7. Vermilion Catholic moves to 9-0 in a year. Central Catholic, Gary, drops to 7-2.
Yeah. You know,
And we will see a new face
on number 1.
at number 1 and when the rankings
Right.
come out tomorrow.
Oh, yes, they sure will, Jordy. It's amazing. And here's the question: how far will Central Catholic drop?
It can't be much.
No, you know,
2 or 3 at
I'd
the max, I say.
I'd say, you know, it's going to be amazing. But these two teams, they can very well meet up with each other again.
Could very well
Yeah.
meet up for sure.
There's going to be, you know, clean up the penalties. You know, make sure that you have, you know, you start the first quarter like you started the second half, because they were moving the ball pretty well.
And not many people have moved the ball on
you
this
know,
defense.
So it was very much
Yeah.
an exciting ball game.
For the most part,
Yes,
until he got it.
until he got to the penalties and to
Until he
the,
got-
you know, the stuff. But overall, I'm gonna tell you, these are two very good ball clubs. They're gonna meet in the playoffs or they're gonna make a really deep
if the cards
run.
play right.
Yeah, if the cards play right, I think it's going to work out. And you can't ever tell, because to beat somebody twice, it's hard.
Yep. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to announce Player of the Game honors, sponsored by Webster's Manifest. Let's go ahead and put his logo on the screen at this time.
And we're going to be discussing the the winner, but I think we got it pretty much figured out.
Ladies and gentlemen, UTL Player of the Game honors, sponsored by Webster's Manifest, goes to number 5, Traven Moore. Congratulations on an outstanding football game tonight. So yourself and your teammates. Number 5 was all over the field tonight, Gary Swallow. He earns
Yes, sir.
Player of the Game honors, and we'll get over there, give him his plaque.
Right. Hopefully take a picture, and like I said, great ball game for him, and he was everywhere. He was on special teams, defense, offense, you name it, he did it.
Yes, indeed. Final score from Screaming Eagle Stadium: VC 44, CC 7. We'll close the door on week 9. We'll see you at the recap show, ladies and gentlemen. Gary, final words before we shut the door.
First of all, I want to thank the coach and the administration at Vermilion Catholic for allowing us to come and do this. This is another one that we checked off today, Jordy.
Yeah.
First time here.
First time here at Screaming Eagle
and,
Stadium. First time covering Central
yeah.
Catholic. We
Right.
covered Vermilion Catholic last year when they played OC.
Right.
So
Hopefully we'll be
and
able
we had
to.
them in the Jamboree this year.
Right, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, keep things going. And I want to just say thank you for everybody that, you know, allowed us to come and call the game.
For sure. Signing off for now for myself and Mr. Gary Swallow.
Thank you, Miss Mindy. She said we did a great job.
We'll see you later on tonight at the recap show. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.